There it is, right here.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Let me get a mic check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Perfect.
All right. You comfortable?
I am.
All right.
I'm chilling.
Are you nervous or anything like that?
No.
No? Have you done a podcast before?
No, but I'm not nervous. I'm good with people. So I'm good talking.
Especially what you do. So.
It's like it's no biggie. I'm used to it.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we ain't front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on, been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidence of the podcast. Your boy Jonah. Today I have a special guest, Mel. How you doing, Mel?
I'm good. How are you?
I like the nails. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Fresh?
Yes.
All right.
I love me some fresh sets.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I like it. The outfit is very.
Thank you.
It matches your content that you post like on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You didn't get catfished.
Oh no! Like I didn't even consider that.
No, I'm just saying.
Has anybody ever asked you that? Like,
no,
do you
they
really
haven't.
look like that girl or something like that?
You know what? Honestly, I love filters and I'm all about them, but I try to stay away from them like every once in a while so that I stay
true.
Yes, to myself and whatnot. But no one has ever told me that I've catfished them.
Oh, that's what's up.
Besides, the one time I opened up a dating app and I never went on it, and 2 years later I thought it was cool to hop back on without updating my pictures.
Oh.
And mind you, it was so funny because I was so little back then, like really, really tiny. Like, I remember one time I met up with a guy at the gym because those were like my kind of dates. We go to the gym. He's like, oh, I was like, what? He's like, you just look so small in your pictures. I'm like, I didn't get offended by it, but I was like,
but
someone told me I should have updated those pictures.
But at the same time, it's not like a bad.
No, it wasn't a bad thing.
You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't a bad thing.
He didn't show up and was like, whoa, what the hell?
No, it wasn't a bad thing, honestly. But he was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
like,
all right.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Do you go more for like little petites? Because right now I'm a little over it. But no, he was nice about it.
Oh, that's what's up.
You just look so small. I'm like, well, I still am, but
yeah,
short-wise,
yeah.
height-wise.
Have you had like in enhancements, I don't know, surgeries or?
I have.
Is that why he?
No, because not only that though. It's because I used to do maybe like 4 years. I was into personal training.
Okay.
I worked at a gym. I was in and out. Like everyone, a lot of my people know me from the gym. Like that's what I used to do. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the TG gym.
That's where I go.
Bodybuilding gyms. Okay. Well, I used to work with the one in Vista.
Oh, okay.
So I used to do the office job there, like the front desk job there. Sorry, not the office. The front desk job there. And I would personal train there, and I worked for the nutrition shop inside the gym as well. So I was all in the industry. So I got into like bodybuilding for a minute.
Oh.
So I got to a point where I was doing intermittent fasting. That's something that I still do. It's more of a lifestyle for me. But I finally let go of it, and I went through a bulking stage. So when I opened up my app, I was like IF queen. Like my Instagram used to be intermittent fasting queen because I used to just be all about fasting. All my content was about fasting.
Oh, for real?
And
like
about
the benefits
gym
and,
and everything. Yes, like in COVID, I started fasting.
Oh, okay.
So I used to weigh like 145 pounds, but I was just doing like gym. I never was eating healthy. I just would go to the gym. I was consistent with the gym, but I was never consistent with my eating. And then when I did fasting and I got set, I do workers' comp too. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of things.
So like the office.
I do workers' comp job. And when we got set, we got placed at home, working from home. I figured, damn, I'm gonna gain a lot of weight because all I do is eat here. Like honestly,
and no movement.
And there's no movement and everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm looking through IF. So I looked into it. I'm like, okay, it has a lot of good benefits. I started doing intermittent fasting through COVID. So I lost a lot of weight. Like I went from 145 to 119, 120. Oof. So when I came back to the gym to start working out, I was really lean, really cut. And anyway, so long story short, when I want to like gain like some muscle back, I had to do a bulk.
Yeah.
So I did all that within the years that I was working at the gym. So I went through a book, and it took me 3 months to gain 25 pounds back.
But I'm like muscle.
It was everything. You can't just say it was muscle, because honestly, it comes with both, you know? So I got really, really big, like really thick and stuff. And so when I opened up my dating app, I was like 119. Oh. When I did my book, I was 165.
So he saw you at 165, but thought he was meeting 119?
He saw me at 165, and he thought he was meeting 119. So he was just like,
yeah,
like,
he's like,
it was just weird. It was weird because it's not the first thing he said, but throughout our workout, he's like, okay. Like, he's like,
I got questions.
He's like, I got a question. I'm like, what happened? He's like, no, it's nothing bad. It's just that when I saw you on your page, you were just like, so small. He goes, you're not that small. And I was like, is that a bad thing? He goes, no, it's a great thing. He goes, but I just thought, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
He probably was on his way. He's like, I'm going to get her eating.
Yeah. He had a whole meal plan for me. Like, I'm going to give this girl some pizza.
2,500 calories. We need you to bulk a little,
That's the
girl.
only time that ever happened to me. I was like, maybe I should update my profile picture. But to be honest, I never did.
It's funny because you see like people on Instagram, mainly like the girls who use the filters and stuff. And then when you see them in person, you're like, and it's happened the opposite way for me, where I'll see them at the gym. Mm-hmm. And you know, when you're at the gym, most girls don't wear like makeup, you know, out of bed, go to the gym in the morning. And then I'll see their Instagram and I was like, that's the same girl? Like,
okay, so that's one thing. Because I am guilty of that. I will say this. There was a time where I was all about filters. And I was like, oh, you know. But then one time I was like, wait, do I really look like that? Mm-hmm. You know, like, it's cool if you want to just like make a video and just feel yourself. But it's like an everyday thing. It kind of becomes like an insecurity to you, because now you're like, I don't want to meet anybody outside of Instagram, because now I'm like, they're gonna make that face, because people are so like, they have no filter. Yeah,
they'll go like,
wait, you're Miss Melgar? Like, you know. So I said, okay, I'm gonna cut. I think it was last year that I said I'm gonna start cutting down filters and start going like raw, no makeup. Because first of all, I am the kind of person that doesn't wear makeup every day. Okay. So the gym has, everybody at my gym does not know what I look like with makeup, unless they follow me on Instagram and they see me on like my stories. But I have never worn makeup to the gym, never. So I'm very confident in my skin in person. I feel like it's when the camera sees me that I'm like, wait, why do I look so ugly in camera? No, honestly, I'm very insecure
body dysmorphia.
Yeah, but no, it's not really body dysmorphia. It's just the camera. Just, I don't feel like it enhances anything. Like not my at least not my face. My body, I don't care, but my face, I'm like, So a little filter kind of like, just, you know, kind of like gets you a little more. Yes. So then I said, all right, I'm gonna start doing like the most natural filters if I was to go for a filter. But if I'm not, I'm just gonna go natural. Like I just no filter at all.
I mean, I don't think guys care, to be honest, but some do notice, like, oh damn, like. And with some girls, you do like pay a little bit. You're like, do and they don't. You don't look like that girl.
They do and they don't. Like, I think that if you're out here trying to put yourself out there and the dating scene, yes, they do care, because nobody wants to get catfished.
That's true.
No man wants to get catfished, and we don't want to get catfished either, right? So it's like, or hatfish, I should say.
Hold up. I got hair.
No, but it's true. Like, if, like, you know. As a person that's trying to like be in the dating scene, I would suggest you cut down a little bit on the filters, just so that when people meet you, it is really who they're going for. And I'm not saying they're not going to be interested, because maybe your personality is way doper than your physical appearance. But I feel like if you just become confident enough to be like, okay, this is me, you know. And then sometimes when you want to feel yourself, then feel yourself. It doesn't really matter. There's no rules to Instagram. There's no rules to social media. You could do as you please, right? Yeah. But personally, I think that if you're in the dating scene and you're trying to date somebody from your social media, be more true to yourself and be more natural with other people. Authentic. Because it's kind of messed up.
You know, like, what I do when I see like somebody posting pictures, I'm like, these are like heavily filtered pictures. The first thing I do is go to the tag pictures. Because your friends ain't gonna filter you up.
Did you just say that? Oh my god!
I'll go to the tag photos. I was like, oh, this is what she really.
Everybody tries to sabotage everyone on their freaking Instagram. Like, and you know what?
Your friends be your biggest haters when they post like
Dude,
they look good.
Why is
but
that?
you look like
like, and honestly, me, I always take a picture. I don't like pictures. One,
all right.
I'm not photogenic, and every time people take pictures of me, I'm like, I look
like posed pictures.
I know just picture. I don't like them, and I've done a lot of photo shoots. And trust me, like
you always go.
I'm like, no, it's just not me. Like I don't know. I'm not photogenic. I'm not photogenic, and I've came to like peace with myself that we're not good with pictures. So every time somebody sees me, and you're my really good friend, you know this. Boomerang. She wants a boomerang, and I don't care if it has a filter. I don't know. It just doesn't keep my face stiff.
Oh, it's because it's moving.
So I'm like moving. I'm like, I can do like a little, you know? I can't do that with pictures. It's like either I'm like serious or I'm like very like awkward in pictures, you know? And I don't like it. But I have seen that. I've seen that people that tag me, I'm like, why would you tag me on that? Like I have my settings turned off where you cannot tag me and say approve.
You can't. It won't show on.
Why
on your
would
thing.
you do that? You know,
I swear. True. I have a friend every year for my birthday. We went to Vegas and I blacked out drunk and I'm like slouched on the couch at Denny's, like completely looking horrible. And that's the picture you always post of me. I'm like,
okay,
bro,
but
I
you're
hate
a guy.
you, bro.
That's funny.
But still, like,
you're
bro, of all pictures, bro. I
think he gets a pass for it because you're guys, and I think that between guys, it's what they do. It's what you guys do.
Like a funny thing.
It's
like,
a funny thing. It's like, hey, you know what? You're my bro, and this is a funny picture of you.
I hate it.
But do you really?
Yeah, because it's like we have pictures together where we look like. Why? I know it's funny.
You could post a decent one.
Yeah, like it's funny between us.
Yes.
Us.
Okay.
You know
that makes
what I mean?
sense. That makes sense. Too,
keep it in house, bro. Like,
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel like if people take pictures of me, but see, that's why I don't do that to people. I don't ever post like crazy pictures about people. Like if it's somebody's birthday, one of my girls' birthday, like I really scroll through my camera roll
to find like a good one,
cute one, which she looks cute too.
Right.
You know, where I'm like, okay, we both look cute. You know, and I always send it to them and be like, is it approved by you?
Oh,
like,
look at how nice you are, for real.
Though, because I've been put in situations where they tag me in pictures and I'm like, man, like I know I shouldn't care what people say, but damn, I look fucked up. Like, why would you tag me?
It's also like not your friend seeing it; it's her friend seeing it.
Everybody's seeing it,
and they're just like, "Oh, that's what she looks like." You're like, you chose the worst.
I'm like, no, you chose the wrong angle. You know, like, come on, man, don't do me like that. But I do tell my girls, and I'll take like a lot of like boomerangs. Actually, I don't do pictures, boomerangs, videos. I'm like, hey, you like this? And if they say, oh, I don't know, I don't like the way I look. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I'm not gonna post it.
Ah, see,
My
that's very considerate. I was gonna say your daughter looks like your twin. How old is your daughter?
Okay, so my daughter's 13.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I know.
30?
13.
Oh, 13. I thought you said
I'm
30.
Like 13. No. But listen,
even 13 is the other way.
Even that would surprise me.
Because I would have been like, oh, I could believe 20. Nah.
No, yes. People have told me 18, 19, 20. Girls these age, they're just...
They look older for sure.
Yes, and also her family from her dad's side, they're very like, tienen un cuerpazo, you know, like they just come genetically like that. Like literally, like they come with stock. The BBL, like it's stocked in there. Like they have like little waist, big hips. It's just like genetics from her dad's side. And when I saw her like maybe like 11 years old, and I was like, wait, she was wearing my clothes, I was wearing hers, and I was like, how is this even possible? Yeah. And it's just, I'm like, oh no, you gotta tell everybody you meet you're 13.
Like
please tell
off the
everybody,
top.
like
before the name.
Yeah, before the name.
I'm 13.
13. I am 12. Nice to meet you.
I'm 12 and a half.
Sí, porque está cañón, you know? And yeah, she does look older than she is.
I was just noticing that, because I'm a photographer, so
yeah.
A lot of photography pops up on my thing. Mm-hmm. And this girl was posting her 18 birthday with the balloons. I was like, dude, she looks 25. Like, they just look way older than from when I was young. Like an 18-year-old look 18.
They do.
And so I was like, this girl looks like she's in her 20s.
They do.
They ain't IDing her at the club for sure. And she's only 18. I was like, that's crazy.
And it is. And it's sad because I'm like, you should be able to like live your like tu juventud, you know, vivir tu juventud, sentirte jovencita. Like, no, they
But I wonder if that's gonna affect them like later on.
Maybe, maybe not.
When they're 40 and they look 70 and shit. Like
that would suck.
That would suck. You peaked at 18. You know what I mean? Like,
I think I don't know. Also, they're like their mind is like their mentality is way different than we used to think when I was her age. Right. Like my daughter sometimes tells me what not even my friends can tell me. Like she will be like, "Mom, this, that." I'm like, wait. You start seeing people more like mature and more older because the way they speak to you, they're more mature, they're more alert, they're more awake than we were when we were younger.
Oh yeah, I feel like when I was 13, I was like outside playing,
still playing marbles, right? Like things like no, I'm serious. Like people might not think this is real, but it's a real thing. Like it's true.
Yeah, like I wasn't thinking about like anything that probably a 13-year-old thinks these days. I was thinking about just going outside playing football with my friends or getting into dumb shit, but never like considering doing anything adult.
Yes.
Yeah, that's insane.
So sometimes you see people when you hear them speak and you see how mature they are, you're like, you just look older already. Yeah. And it's not even like about their physical appearance. It's more like
their mindset for sure.
They have to be older.
It's like they're not kids anymore.
To a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
I had a girl on here. She was the youngest. When I was going through her Instagram, I thought she was 21. And when she got here, I was like, how old are you? She's like 19. I was like,
oh, God.
And then in the conversation, I was like, dude, this girl is like ahead for being 19.
Very mature.
Yeah, very. Like, her mindset was far more advanced than I was at 19. I don't know.
I'm telling you, they're so smart. Kids are so smart nowadays. You cannot underestimate them because they know. They know what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have like the deepest conversation with my kid. I'm like, how do you know so much? How do you know so much?
No life experience and they know so much.
Not at all. Yeah. But you know what? It was in her since she was little. Like, it was crazy. She was, what? This is gonna blow your mind. She was 4 years old when her dad and I broke up with each other. And I don't want to get into it, but okay, her dad got a new girlfriend. I came home that night crying. And she was 4 years old. And I came home crying. I cried all night. In the morning when I wake up, I look for my phone, right? And I'm going through my phone and I noticed that a lot of my pictures on my gallery were deleted. Pictures of her dad and me.
Oh.
And I was like, I want to see him because I want to keep crying, you know. I want to continue the cry, right? And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I look at my kid. I'm like, "Nah, there's no way." I'm like, "Wait." Maybe. So I look at my daughter. I'm like, "Mommy, did you grab my phone?" And of course, she had like the guilt face. Like, I'm like, "Did you grab my phone?" She goes, "Mm-hmm." "Did you delete my photos?" She goes, "Mom, he doesn't love you no more." He said, "Mom, she doesn't love you no more. I mean, he doesn't love you no more. He has another girlfriend." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And she goes, "I just want you to stop crying. He doesn't love you no more."
Wow.
And my mom overheard that. And she goes, "Did she just say?" I'm like,
That sounds like something your friend would tell you.
Exactly. Something that your girlfriend would be like, "Girl, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me delete this guy's, you know."
That's
and I
crazy.
knew right there and then that I'm like, she is smarter than I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And she saw the bigger picture of the whole situation. Like, she saw it. She goes, "My mom is crying. This guy made her cry. He broke her heart. Fuck him. We're going to delete him from her life." And that's how she deleted him from his life. Honestly, like, she deleted him from her life that way. Like, she was like, done. We're done with him.
Moving on. She downloaded Tinder for you? So
4 years old.
That's insane.
4 years old. I was like, what? And my mom dice, "No voy a creer que ella piensa mejor que tú y yo." And I'm like, sí, cierto.
Because she's using logic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How? I'm telling you.
13. Is that your only child?
That's my only kid.
You've posted pictures. I was like, that looks like her sister.
Yeah.
But then I know you put that's your daughter. So.
I had her when I was 21.
Oh, so
I wasn't like all that young, you know, but I feel like it was a great age because we're both growing together. You know, I'm learning to be a mother while she's learning to be, you know, a teenager. And it's kind of like, I told her, I'm like, it's a learning process, mommy. Like, I wasn't too young, but I was still young. You know what I mean? And right now it's like we're at that age where I feel like she's my friend. Like I don't see her as a 13-year-old. Like I'll come home, I'll tell her how my date went if I go on a date. Like I'll tell her. She knows everything. She knows a lot of like everything about me. Like not everything, but like a lot of things. Because I feel like she has good feedback.
Especially, she's very logical. She thinks logically.
She's very smart. Like she will tell me, like, girl. She'll talk to me like this. She'll be like, girl, I don't know about him.
He's kind of bummy.
I'm like, mommy, but I like him, blah, 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 or whatever the case might be. She goes, okay, but what has he done for you? Does he know? Oh, this is her first thing when I date somebody. So does he know about me?
Oh,
like that, and I'm like,
does he know it's a package
wait,
deal?
Beverly, wait, like I just went on the first date, girl. If you don't know about me, like I don't know how you're gonna go about it. And I was like, okay, girl, I'm not. Come on, like, chill. She's like, okay, well, tell him I want to meet him. I'm like, well, you better calm down. Mind you, my daughter has never met anybody. That
I was gonna ask because she's at 13, where she knows, she knows what the deal is. Is it easier to like introduce her? But you said
I've never introduced her to anyone I dated.
Oh, that's cool.
People have their opinions about it because sometimes they're like, oh, why would you like not introduce her? I mean, like, there's a lot of crazy things out there. A lot of crazy things and a lot of crazy people.
A lot of weirdos. Yes.
And I just don't think it's fair for my daughter, especially because right now it's so hard to take somebody serious. And not everything is being like permanent. Like not everything is being official. So why would I introduce like whatever, I don't know what's going on, like a fling or whatever it is that I got going on? I mean, to my daughter. Why would I don't want her to have that image of her mother where I met this guy, I met that guy, I met that guy, no.
Where she's like, oh, she has a new boyfriend.
She has a new boyfriend now. No. I'll talk to her in my own time. Like, hey, seeing this guy, I'm going to go on a date. I'm going to dinner. Oh, yeah? Yeah, with who? And I'll tell her like, oh, okay. And she'll ask me, how did your date go? But I will never bring him around. But I know she tells me, like, one day she told me, she goes, oh, I'm okay with not meeting, like, the people that you're dating. And I'm like, why? And she goes, because I feel like everybody you date, it'll take you like 2 weeks to know that they're not the ones.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd rather not meet them. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. Pero también siento como que, and I know this is going to sound like crazy, but my daughter doesn't look 13.
No.
And she's starting to get herself a little woman body and everything. And I don't want
Uno nunca sabe.
I'm sorry, pero I know what this world is about. I know what's out there. And I'm like, I don't want to put my daughter ever into any of that kind of like danger. Like I want to make sure he's a good guy before I even bring him around.
I feel like you got to do background checks these days. Like, are you on a registry? Let me.
Cierto, yeah. Porque muchos hombres, like, and the thing is, here's the thing. Younger guys are into me. And I've never dated older guys.
Oh, you like drive around in a van?
No, like, and it's not even like I want to be. Like, I swear to you, I've never dated a guy older than me. I've only dated a guy my age
or younger. And
then all of them are younger.
What's the youngest? 21?
No. Okay, so I'm 34.
Young.
I don't even want to say this.
22?
Okay, honestly, I'm going to be straight up.
They could drink though, right?
I went on a gym date with a 24-year-old. And I honestly was like hesitant about it. I was like, I don't want to go because this is crazy. This is the youngest. That was the youngest. This is the youngest guy I'm going to date. But he's a teacher, right? Or like a substitute teacher or something like that. He's a teacher. So, but he was very well spoken, very smart, very like respectful. So I said, okay, you know what? Screw it. We were talking for like 2 weeks through text messages. It was great. The gym date was great. I texted him and I said, hey, listen. He's like, what are you going to hit? I'm like, I'm going to hit legs. He goes, I have chest day. Also very like build guy, bodybuilder guy. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, listen, how about this? How about we meet at this gym? I do my thing, you do your thing. And after we're done working out, like we'll say hi to each other or whatever, but
get some Chipotle.
And then after that, we'll get some food, right? He's like, perfect. Sure enough, I went in, he was already working out. I got to the to the leg machine and He came by, he said hi, he went about his day, I went about my session. And then at the end, we ended up meeting up at the front desk, and then he's like, let's go eat. Right. We went to go eat. And he was like, the one thing, I told him, like, do you usually date older women? Because I am very much older. I am 10 years older than you. And I'm just curious to know if I'm the first one. He goes, nope.
Oh.
And I was like, why? One, you guys know what you guys want.
I've said that.
He goes, yeah. He goes, you know what you want. You don't play games. I'm not going to be on the phone with you every day, texting you, reassuring you that I am here,
facts.
I am there, I got off, I clocked in, I did this, I did that. He goes, you're just so busy within your like life that when you do give me some time, it's because you're giving me your time, and I should just be appreciative about that. Like, I don't have to be like texting you or calling you or like, you know?
Yeah.
He goes, I love that. And then second, the fact that you said, let's both do our own thing at the gym meant a lot. If I was to ask a girl my age or younger to meet at the gym and she does her thing and I do mine, they would flip out. What do you mean? I came here for you. You're supposed to be here for me. And I'm like,
to spend time together.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, that is so funny. He goes, dude, I fucking love that. He goes, I was checking you out while I was working out and it was just so nice. I'm like, that's my date, but she's over there doing her thing. He goes, there's nothing more beautiful than a woman that just minds her own. And I'm like,
and he's watching the dudes look at you.
Right?
He's like,
yes.
That's me, boy.
He's like, he's all young, like that's all me right there. Yeah, and it was nice, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't like we've dated like twice, but still though, that it really is. So going back to my daughter, that's the thing. A lot of these guys that like me are so young, but I'm like,
they're like closer to her.
that's so sad. Even I told her about this one, right?
Yeah,
I was like, Beverly, I'm gonna go on a date with this
he's
guy.
in the middle.
And no, that's what I
her.
told her. I'm like, so I'm going on with this guy. She goes, mm-hmm. And I was like, look. And I showed her a picture. She goes, oh, girl, he's cute. I was like, yeah, you think he's cute. He's like your age. And then she's like, no, Mom, he's 10 years older than me. I'm like, yeah, and 10 years younger than me. And she was like, oh my God. That is weird.
That
huh?
sounds
like, it's a little weird.
When you say it out loud,
I was like, it's a little weird, huh? I'm like, but you know what? We're going to go on a gym date. Nothing bad's going to happen. So yeah, we went on 2 gym dates, but then I kind of like, I didn't like want to go on another date because I'm like, at the gym it was cool because we weren't together. But then when I saw ourselves like having lunch after, I was like, dude.
They're probably
I
like,
feel like
la mamá con su
I
hijo.
saw mamá con su hijo, la hermanita y el hermanito. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, God. But he was great overall. But it's like,
the age.
yeah. But before him, it's a 29-year-old.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah. And I like it. Honestly,
You just don't like older guys?
I've never liked older guys.
Damn.
I don't know why. And I've been hit on before by older men, and I'm just like, I'm not interested. And I know there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna eventually have to ease in. You know, be like, man, ¿sabes qué es lo que me va a tocar? You know, pero ahorita, no. And I've always been like that.
And the cool thing is, with the younger dudes, there's still a chance they don't have kids. Because the older dudes,
I don't know if I'm
for sure might have like.
I don't know if I'm just blessed in that sense. And I'm not saying this in the wrong way because I have a kid. I don't date guys with kids. It is not
That's
because
foul.
And it's not because I don't want to.
Yeah.
The guys that approach me don't have kids.
Sortuda.
Sí, la verdad, sí. And I'm like, this is so nice. And
no baby mama drama.
It is nice, but it's also kind of hard because they don't have no experience being a parent. Mm-hmm. So they can't really relate to my situation. Not all of them, but a lot of them are like, oh, you know, whatever. Pero a mí nunca me ha tocado un hombre con hijos. Y el día que sí me tocó un hombre con hijos, I was 16.
Oh, wow.
And
you dated a guy with kids?
He had, my God.
At 16?
Twins. He had twins. And we were both 16.
Oh, my God.
He already had twins. Yeah. Well, I think he was 17. He had twins already.
Damn.
So I was a baby. I was a stepmama at 16. And I would even bring him to my house. And my mom was like, ¿y estos chiquillos? And I was like, son los hijos de mi novio. And she was like any mom, right?
Are you Mexican?
Sí.
The Mexican judgment.
Yeah. Like,
for sure.
¿Y tú qué andas haciendo? ¿Jugando madrastra? ¿Qué chingados? And I was like, well, I'm like, you know, whatever. He's my age. So I did. And oh my God, the baby mama was crazy.
A 17-year-old?
Came to my
Come
house,
on.
try to like start drama. Like
they're crazy
windows.
in their 20s.
Yeah.
Imagine the 17-year-old.
Estaba bien loca, you know? And then I did another guy. He had one kid too. And my mom was like, ¿sabes qué? Ya te gustó ser madrastra. and I loved it. Like, I didn't care. Like, I was like, oh, you know. Entonces, cuando lo conocí a él, also, we were in high school. We were 17. He had one kid. And I loved it. Like, I loved, like, having him around. I was like, oh, you know, qué bonito. You know, pero la mamá ya estaba casada. Con alguien más. So, she wasn't, like, not in my business. She was in his business, but not in my business. So I never, So I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, oh, this whole stepmama thing is not that big. It's not that bad. But when I became a mom, never have I dated anybody with kids after that.
Damn. Mm-hmm. That's pure luck right there.
Yeah. I was like, well, pues, ¿sabes qué? I mean, I haven't had a guy that told me I don't like you because you have a kid, but
see, so from like a guy's point of view, you have a 13-year-old. Like, it's not a baby anymore.
It's not a baby anymore.
We don't have to worry about the baby daddy being dramatic because, you know, he wants to drop off the baby in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, at 13, you're like, whatever. That little girl can take care of herself at this point.
Honestly, and any man that dates me is so lucky because I am a single mom. By a single mom is that dad's not in the picture, and he has never been. So I think it's good. I think it's kind of good, right? Because you don't have to deal with my baby daddy coming around, calling me, popping up in the house, picking up his kid, and him and I. You don't have to worry about that because he's not in the picture.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's never going to be any problem.
That should be in your, if you have like a dating site, and they'll be like, baby daddy non-existent, and they're going to be like, oh yeah,
you don't got to worry about him. He is good. And I think that's kind of cool. Like, I think it's kind of, I make it easier for the men that date me because it's like, you don't got to worry about it. And then my daughter doesn't like need a dad. You know, she doesn't need a dad figure. You just got to, like my daughter says, I just want him to treat you right and respect me. As long as they respect you and they love you, and they respect me, they don't even have to love me. Yeah. They just got to respect me because I'm your kid. Then I'm good.
As a retired stepdaddy, yeah, that's like the worst. The baby daddy, like the worst. So yeah, they got lucky.
Imagine us too. And I feel like I've always been like very drama free. Like I'm not into all that chaos. I don't like drama. I think that's why like God hasn't put men with kids in my life because I don't like that. I really don't. Feed into any
must have been a good person in a previous life.
Yeah, you
like
know
they carried over. Like
I don't know why, pero no me ha tocado como mala suerte ni con hombres. That's honestly, dope. like, and I will tell you one thing. Like I always tell people, I'm like I feel so blessed that I never found out about anybody cheating on me.
You never found out?
I don't know. They did. To this day, I cannot tell you that I've been cheated on. To this day, I could say I've never been cheated on. But I can't say it with that, like that being that sure because I don't know if it happened. But if it did happen, I never found out about it. And I'm so blessed for that because I don't bring that with me to my next relationship. I'm not insecure about men. Like I'm not like always like thinking they're going to cheat on me. If you don't text me back 2-4 hours later, I'm like, shit, he probably died. Like, you know, instead of me thinking like he got in an accident. No, I'm always like, what if he's in an accident? Like, what if he, you know, like he didn't get home safe or like I am always worried about other things but cheating. Cheating.
That's good.
So I'm actually very blessed. That's another thing that I thank God. I'm like, thank you for not ever like letting me find out if they did do that to me. Because I don't want to carry that with me.
Especially because they're not around, so it's like you don't have to have that pain and shit.
You know.
Damn, that's crazy.
Ni hijos ni cheaters, según yo. Who knows? Maybe they have like 10 kids. I don't even know about it. But you know what? As long as I don't know, dicen por ahí, corazón que no ve, corazón que no siente. Yeah. So, I don't know it.
Well, I wanted to ask because you work at
Candy Shop.
Candy Shop. Is it a strip club?
Yeah.
How is that? Being drama free.
That's so funny.
I'm sure you get hit on.
Topic. So
you must get hit on every night.
First of all, I have never worked in the industry.
So this was your first time?
My first job, and I'm 34. Never worked in the industry. Like I said, I've done workers' comp for like the past. When I was like 22, I got the workers' comp job. I got sent on the office. Before that, I would do retail. Like I would be like your little cell phone girl, you know, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, you name it. I worked it
in the North County.
Yeah, in Oceanside. And then I got this job. Luckily, I got this job as an interpreter for workers' comp.
Oh, this was
okay. So it was nice. It was an office job. It was great. And then COVID hit. We got sent to work from home. And then I got the job at the gym because I was going to the gym a lot. Our gym was the only one that stayed open through COVID. So I was going to the gym a lot. I became really good friends with the owner of the gym, my Papa Todd, which I love him so much. And he gave me a job at the front desk and I started working at the gym and that's it. But a lot of times people would tell me, we would go to downtown San Diego, we'd have a drink. They'd be like, you should do bottle service. You know, and I'll look at the girls, I'm like, damn, that would be kind of fun. But in the industry, you got to know people. At least when you want to like work at a nice spot in San Diego, you have to know somebody.
You have to like start like at the lower clubs.
But
and then,
it's like, it's, you know, the girls don't want to leave the industry because they make good money.
Yeah.
So entonces tienes que estar como bonita. You have to be
to
bonita. You have to have the nice body. And I also feel like my age was no longer in their range because they like 20 to 25. Come on, let's be honest. I'm sorry, not 20, but 21 to 25, 21 to 26. That's the kind of girls they target, the girls that are younger, which is great. I mean, I totally have no problem. Like, I understand why they would do that. So people started telling me this when I started getting like really fit. That was like when I was like 29, right? So at 30, I was like, I don't think they're gonna hire me. I'm already like a little too old for them. Yeah, I'm not too
Señora,
old. Es como señora, ya no me van a querer. So recently, like a year ago, one of my best friends goes, just do it, just go apply. I'm like, no, because I'm so scared of rejection. I'm afraid of rejection. Because I'm like, ¿qué tal si voy? Me dicen que no.
They're like, no, señora, por favor.
No, señora, doña Melgar.
¿Viene por su hija?
Váyase los tamales, ándale. So I was like, you know what? ¿Sabes qué? No importa. Voy a ir. I went. First interview. And the guy was like, yeah, I'll call you. When I was walking outside, I was walking towards my car, 2 guys came behind me and they're like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, oh, it's Mel. What are you here for? I'm like, oh, I'm here for bottle service.
Is this at downtown?
I had never, no, Candy Shop. Oh, I had never been to a strip club in the States in my life.
Oh, wow.
Never. I had never walked myself into a strip club in my life. So when I walked in there, I was like, oh, God, this is
were there girls dancing?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, this is so weird. Like, and yo estaba como boba, like, oh my God, she's naked on the floor. Like, that's so crazy. You know, and so I know I looked a little bit out of place at first, pero después me llamaron. And when I came in, they're like, so what kind of experience do you have? You have a following? And I was like, I'm sorry? I have no experience.
Oh, social media? What's that?
Yeah. And he told me, he goes, you have no experience? I'm like, no. I'm like, he goes, oh. I'm like, but listen, I have people skills. I'm really good with people. I'm like, and upselling alcohol?
I mean,
so hard
that's like a guy that sells cocaine.
They're already coming in for that.
That's like, what they want.
Come on, are you serious? I'm like, try me.
Yeah.
Try me. So he's like, okay. Sure enough. They threw me the busiest day of the week. No training, no nothing. Just boom. They loved me. And I'm there now. But it was like to me, it wasn't that hard because I was like, okay, I have to wear something sexy.
Yeah.
I got to wear lingerie. That was the hardest part.
How'd you feel about that? Like when they're like, here's your uniform and it's like.
They don't tell you here's a uniform. Oh. It was more like, talk to the girls, tell her what you're going to have to wear. So I talked to one of the girls, I'm like, what do we have to wear? She just starts sending me all these Amazon links. Like, oh, here, take this. I'm like, a fucking shapewear and a bra. I said, okay. Oh. Say less. All right. It was a little uncomfortable at first because I wasn't
Cheeks
used
out,
to it. I wasn't used to it. I was like, oh shit. I mean, I'm used to it at the beach. Yeah. And when I go to Cancun, I'm like,
but not to serve
always
drinks.
Naked, but to serve drinks with it was a little weird. But when you see all the dancers and they are all sexy and they all have like the little G-strings on, you're like, this ain't nothing, you know, whatever. So it was a little hard the first day. After that, I was like, I got this.
What was after the first year? Was yaque? Like,
yeah.
They saw my cheeks.
I've done it.
Let's do it, yeah.
So I did it, and it's been a good experience. It's definitely very different than what I've ever been used to.
I mean, night and day.
I've had.
Do they ever ask you like, are you a dancer?
To learn all the fucking time.
Do they like, hey, I want a lappy from you? And
I get asked all the time if I dance, if I could dance. I've got asked by rappers that go in there like,
oh, you had just posted
and I did. Oh, Jeezy was one of them too. Oh. It was the funniest thing ever because I honestly just wonder. I never tell none of the rappers that go there that I want a picture with them. I never do. I'm always like, whatever. I'm always working. I'm like, whatever. But that one, I was like, you know what? Time kissy. I'm gonna ask him for a picture because he came in on downtime. Like literally, it was dead. He was the first, like our first table, so we had no customers.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, hey, can I get a picture? Yeah. My brother goes to my brothers go to the strip club. Like they'll come. To where you they don't come. Yeah, they don't come to see me, but they go. Right. Like they go because when you walk by, they're there. Like, no, you know what? We're very close in that sense. Okay. Like it's like we're not like even my dad knows I work there. My mom knows I work there. Like because I know social media is so out there that I'm like, I'm not gonna hide this from my parents because if my parents follow me, my mom follows me, like, come on, like, I'm not gonna hide it from her. So I told her, and my mom's very Catholic, and she was like, mira, mija, mientras no seas bailarina, todo bien. And I'm like, no tiene nada de malo las muchachas. No, mija, yo entiendo y lo respeto lo que hagan ellas, pero, o sea, sí me daría como que un poco de coraje que lo hicieras tú. And I get it, because I have a kid, you know. Yeah. But anyways, they know. So my brothers were there, and my brother is like a big OGZ fan. And my brother was like, hey, bro, can my sister take a picture with you? He was like, oh, that's your sister? He was like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I got it. So anyways, I go to him on the table, and I was like, hey, Papa, do you need anything else to drink? He's like, I want to dance from you. And I said, oh. I'm like, oh, you're so cute, but I can't. And he was like, why not? I was like, because I'm your waitress. I'm not a dancer. He's like, how much would it take for me to take you out of here tonight? For the night? Like, clock you out of work and just chill with us. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. He's like, oh, all right. So I came back again. He's like, so no dance. I said, no, I'll quit. Like I'll get fired. He's like, let me get you out of here then. You know, that's why he said that. He's like, let me just get you out of here. I was like, oh, you know. I looked at my brother. I'm like, I might just quit. My brother goes, fuck it, just quit.
They'll take you back.
Yeah, but it was, I know, but it was so funny because a lot of people do ask me, like, and they ask all of the bottle girls, you dance, oh, you should be a dancer. Why are you not a dancer? I said, because I honestly, I wouldn't do it. It's not for me.
Is that club 18 and up or 21?
It's 21 and up.
Oh, so it's topless only.
Yes, yes, and they sell alcohol, so yeah, it's only topless. And I don't know, it's not for me. I honestly, I give it up. I give the girls props for doing what they do.
I feel like it takes a lot of mental strength.
It's a lot of it. They're fucking therapists in a thong. Like, they really, really, really are. Yeah. Like, porque like, tú ves a la gente que viene allá adentro and all they do is like talk about their family, their wives, their business, da-da-da. I think it's things that they can talk at home with their wife. They just come and just let it all out on the girls. And it's like all kinds of energy there. There could be good energy, bad energy, and you just don't know what you're going to get. And then all for like $1, it could go from $1 to $1,000. Like, you just don't know how much you're going to make out of that conversation. Like, you know, it could either be a good conversation or not.
That's why you have to have good customer service.
Yes. That's so true. But like, they kind of leave us alone though.
Oh, that's what's up.
They leave us alone unless they're really into you. Then they'll just take care of you at that point.
Tipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Does it bother you seeing like husbands going there, like getting lap dances, and you can see the ring? Because I've never been married, which is gonna be funny, probably to you, but I never noticed a ring on a man. For real?
I have never. Dude, I could probably go on a whole ass date and not even notice that they have a ring.
He's all damn. She's cool as fuck.
I've never.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Ever look in the hand. I just started doing that. I didn't even think about that. I never look at people's ring. And I've never been a side chick either that I know of. But like that I know of. At least the guy probably has the ring the whole time
in his pocket.
Pero no, yo nunca les veo la mano. Really? No, I don't. Pero I like when guys come in there and they say they're married. And they're like, because they sometimes think we're dancers. So when we see them, like, hey, hi, how are you? They're like, oh, I'm okay. I'm like, hey, I'm a waitress. Just try to make sure you're good. You know, do you want something to drink? And they're like, oh, okay, thank you. Where can I sit? And I'm like, oh, you can sit right here. And I'll take care of you. And they'll be like, yeah, you know, those type of conversations, like, yeah, you know, I'm married. I'm only here just for a drink. Like, it's just what I'm here for.
I'm
like, yeah, we'll see, verdad, a drink and a nice view. And like, okay, I respect that. I think some men that go and don't say they're married, I guess they go for a different reason. Guys literally go to the bar, just sit down, have drinks, and don't even take none of the girls to the back. Like, they don't even get lap dances, nothing. They just stay on their ground. Ajá, y nomás se agarran sus bebidas y se van. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. But I mean, I really don't know who's married and who's not. And I really don't care. I'm like, I'm like going, cada quien.
If they are married, you don't want them anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you seen like a patron and you're like, ooh, all right, let me turn up the flirt a little?
It's so funny you say that because I literally live by a rule where I don't shit where I eat. And I think that kind of closes like the opportunities that I possibly have. It just shuts them all down because I tell myself when I used to work at the gym,
especially
I worked there for 4 years, man. I never dated anyone there. And I was single this whole time. And I'm 4 years in there and I've had a lot of like requests like, hey, let's date, let's do this, let's go out, let's do this. Yeah. Pero yo nunca le salí con nadie. And I lived such a peaceful life at the gym porque me gustaba, porque I'm like, I can work out here. And I would hear the drama between everybody. And I'm like, ay, qué bueno que I'm not involved in none of that. You know, because I don't want to see like the guy that I dated coming in with another girl. And you know what I mean? Because
is she stronger than you?
That's going to happen. Or she's finer than me. And I'm like, now I got to sit in the office and be like, welcome. Yeah. When I'm not even trying to welcome you.
She walks up to you to check in. She's like, hello. You're like, bitch.
And at the gym, it was a little probably more harder to say no to certain men because some men I did find attractive.
Right.
Some men I'm like, ay, qué bonito, está guapo. But I'm like, no, don't do it. At Candy, it's not that hard to say no.
Oh.
And the reason why it's because
the quality.
No, sabes que no es tanto la quality. It's I always feel like a hypocrite when I say this. But if you go to a strip club, I'm not interested in you.
I mean, no, it makes a lot of sense.
It doesn't though because I worked there. So people are probably like, what about you? You worked there. I'm like, sí, pero yo siento
you're
como
there
que,
to make your money, not.
I feel like when it comes to a man, like if you're a man that likes, and with all the respect to everybody that likes the strip clubs, I love my girls and I love the strip club, but if you're a man that needs to go to a strip club and pay for affection or attention, I'm not interested in you anymore. I'm not turned on by you anymore.
Especially like no special occasion, just it's Friday night.
If it's a special occasion, it's different.
Yeah, because you're like, it's the homie's birthday, bachelor party.
O algo así, sí. Pero, Lucy, I don't know why you're in there. To me, you're just like,
yeah.
You know, you can't.
Friday night,
you can't get attention for free, so this is crazy. Yeah. You know, and it's not like I don't respect the guys that go there. No, I just don't. You're not for me,
right?
And that's why I'm very understanding when it comes to that me dating a guy, and I say, fuck, I work at Candy, and they're like, oh, you know, it's fine if I'm not for you,
right?
I totally respect that you don't want your girl out there in lingerie with her booty out. The same way I don't want a guy in the club. So yo lo entiendo. Like, yeah. I am not even, pero no me gusta. No, I don't feel it. Like my brothers only go because I work there, which is weird, right? But they do. They're like, I only go because you go work there. And now they're friends with all the dancers. So all the dancers know my brothers don't drop money. My brothers don't drop money. My brothers know my brothers don't. My brother has never dropped not $1. I'm sorry to say this in like camera, but he doesn't. He'll go, he'll have a drink at the bar, and he'll chill. And then he'll wait for me to get off work so we can go to the after party.
He's playing the long game.
Yeah, like
we're friends,
chilling. Like that's it. Yeah, he
over.
He goes in there. He goes. The girls try to hustle me, but then I'm like, hey, I'm a tattoo artist. You want to get a tattoo? So he goes and makes his business and stuff like that. But no, all the girls are so cool with me. They're all sweet. And going back to what you said about me being the way I am, I'm probably the only girl at Candy that gets along with all the girls.
Oh,
I have no problem.
Well, it's because you're also not
a dancer?
No, I guess, but you're not a threat to their.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not a dancer.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So I always feel like I'm not a threat to them because I'm not a dancer.
Yeah,
so
they don't have to worry about their favorite customer going to you.
But you'd be surprised how many times I make more money than some other girls there.
Oh, damn. And
they know that. And they've never been.
Well, it's because they want a drink, but they may not want a lap dance.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I've had customers that come to see me.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I have I don't tell them they came to see me, but the customers will tell them, oh, no, we're here to see Mel. I'm here with Mel.
Yeah.
Some people go to see the bartenders. I'm here to see this girl. I'm here to see this girl. and they don't go for the dancers. But not because they go to see me, I get between their money.
Right,
if they try to shoot their shot and they make it to where they convince the guy to go lap dance, by all means.
Well, it's not hurting you.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, do your thing. Pero usualmente, like, mucha gente llega y dice, I'm here to see you. And
I haven't been there. I drove by a lot, but I haven't, like, I don't know. I don't really have friends who. We're all married and shit. So
does your wife like strip clubs?
Like her herself? No, I mean,
we should be open to you going to one.
Would she? Oh yeah, she don't care. Yeah,
okay.
I've gone to strip clubs like in Vegas and here. I just haven't got to that one. And like all my boys are married, and we're just like, honestly, we'd rather go spend the money at a club.
Why not?
Than
I don't blame
go
you.
get fake affection. From girls who just want tips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't blame you.
We just rather go downtown. If we're gonna spend money on bottle service, we might as well just do it downtown.
Yeah, which is like totally understandable. I feel like once you get to know the girls like I do, it's different for me because now it's like family. Now you go in there like, it's my girls, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit with my girls. I'm gonna get a table with my girls. I'm gonna get a drink with my girls. Pero si no tuviera yo esa connection with any of the girls there, I wouldn't go either.
Yeah, see.
You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't, like I wouldn't go. Like I have cousins that go and their wives and everybody, and they go. Like I'm telling you, like everybody in my family has gone except my dad. Like I told my
He's
dad,
not
you don't want to go there or what?
Your mom, my mom just looks at him like,
vete, ¿qué importa? Like, ve. Y he goes, ay, yo lo que estás haciendo allá.
My dad would
like, ¿por qué no vienes? Like, or something, you know. My dad's like the coolest guy. Like I've gotten my dad clubbing in bars and stuff like that. And my mom doesn't drink. My dad does. So he's more chill. But my dad's like in bed by 8. Like he doesn't like to go out like that.
Yeah, you got the early bird special.
See,
the girls who want to save on the fee. Happy hour.
Yeah. Pero sí, pues no es para todos, you know?
Yeah.
Pero tiene sus pros and cons. Like it has its good and it has its bads.
I don't know. From your social media, it just seems like you enjoy what you do there. And,
I like it. Yeah. I like it for the most part. I like it. Like I like that the managers there and everybody there is like family and everybody protects you. Like as soon as I walk in there, it's a good vibe.
Awesome.
And everybody hugs me. I hug like 10 people before I even get to the locker room. Like I walk in, they're like, Mel, and everybody's just like hugging me and kissing me. And it's just so nice to just be in an environment where everybody is just so nice to you, which is not like that with everybody.
I was going to ask, it's not like that with the girls, right?
Todas tienen su propio drama. This people doesn't like this people, but I always stay away from everything. Like I fuck with you,
You're like neutral, like Switzerland.
If you guys don't like each other, like I'm sorry, like. And if someone wants to say something bad about the person that I talk to, I'm like, listen, like she's nice, like let her be. And if not, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna.
But it's usually over like customers, money and
yeah. But the managers are really nice. They're very sweet, and I feel like a lot of times I'm like, man, like I used to do this for free when I was partying. I would just go and party and have drinks. Now I'm like having drinks and I make my money. Like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Because sometimes we do have drinks there with the customers, and it's kind of fun. And
that club is more like bottle service, like
it is
more like a club almost feel.
We do both.
Okay,
we do both. You know, sometimes there's nights where we don't sell no bottles, and the people just go in there and buy buckets, and they sit down and they have just like the experience of just being there, and it's okay. Like you don't have to buy a bottle. But I am also a waitress, so whatever I do is if you're sitting on my section, I'm gonna take care
whether
of you.
Whether it's a beer or.
And that's one thing people don't understand, and that I noticed that when I worked, I was a guest bottle service at one of the bars in downtown San Diego, and it was very different. I went in there, and the bottle girls were like all into the bottle service only.
Yeah, and that's their money.
Espérate, pero that's not always true. Because when I went there, the girls, we sold it was like 4 girls working. We sold like 4 bottles. And there was like tables on the side que estaban pidiendo puros cocktails, like pura cerveza, you know. I made like $600 on tips on those people when we split between 4 of us $600. And at the end of the night, I made like 1,000, and they all made like 200. And I did get questioned. They were like, "How much did you make?" And I was like, "You guys didn't consider, like, you guys didn't take care of the people that were drinking drinks. Why would you not take care of them?" Oh, it's because we're bottle girls. Girl, sometimes guys, people are sometimes drinking a beer and you're like, broke.
Right.
When you have that mentality, you're in the wrong industry.
You come from customer
You're in the
service,
wrong
so.
industry. Yes.
Yeah.
You need to give your best service. You'd be surprised. I've taken a bucket of beer to somebody and they gave me $100 tips.
Mm-hmm.
When I sell a $600 bottle, I make
Make you feel like a $30.
$80. And that means I gotta bring out the bottle, bring out the sign, set up the ice,
Keep coming back.
keep drinking, keep pouring you, and it's not even what I just made for just handing a bucket to that guy right there.
Yeah.
Like, no. It's all about customer service.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, because you did that and
Yeah.
then went into that where these girls probably go straight to that, and so they
They
miss out on some of the.
They take their title too seriously.
Yeah.
I'm bottle service. I'm like, girl, you're a waitress. And whatever we
Serve
sell,
my
you
drink.
serve. You know, right now, Candy just started like serving like pizza and like a couple like snacks. I don't care. You want a pizza? I'll bring you a pizza. I don't care. Like I will serve you. Like I don't care. That's my job. Of course, you buy a bottle, it's good for the business.
Yeah.
Way better, right? The business is gonna make more money, and I'm gonna make my like grat and everything. But at the end of the night, like I don't care if you want a pizza or you want a bottle. I'll still give you the same service.
How many nights a week do you work?
I work 3 nights right now, but I was working 6 nights a week.
6. That's a lot.
I'm telling you, when I started working there, I started working with like 2 days, right? Friday and Saturday, and like within a month, I was getting more shifts than all the girls there. And someone told me, like, it's gonna sound so bad, but like, whose dick are you sucking? And I said, nobody's. What the fuck? And they're like, well, it's because
that's the only way to.
And they were like, how the hell did you climb up so fast? Like, and a lot of my girls were like, there's no bottle girls here that have ever worked like a 6 night like in a row. And I was like, I don't know.
That's like a work ethic thing where you're like, yo, I'm trying to make this money. Where, and you know, the girls probably like, I'm good with 2-3 days a week.
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable.
And I had a whole ass like 2 other jobs. At that time, I was personal training. I had my training still, my clients, and I was working a part-time job at Michael Kors.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then I was going there, so I was beat, you know. But I would go, and my boss like, I want you here Monday through Saturday, and I would.
They're open on Monday.
We're open 7 days a week.
People go in there like on a Monday. Yo, we gotta.
That's like our best nights.
No.
Yeah, there used to be our good nights. It's been a little slow right now because I think because of the season, but it used to be a really good night.
Because of holidays, you know.
I have made more money Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday than I ever made Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh no.
That's why right now I'm like, I don't want to work weekends.
It's probably because it's like low key, not gonna be as packed.
Y aparte porque cuando estamos solas, like Monday to Friday or Monday to Thursday when I work by myself, I get to build a report with my customers. I get to build more of a rapport with my customers because it's slow.
Yeah, so
I kind of get to chill with them, talk to them, you know, kind of interact with them. And they like that, you know. They're like, I want to come back to see you.
Yeah.
Y cuando estamos busy, like I hardly have time to talk to them. It's more like, what do you want, babe? All right, what do you want for chasers? Okay, cool. Red Bulls, that's it. Okay, cool. Card, boom, bring them up, go take the bottle, and that's it. I don't talk to them ever again.
Yeah.
Pero cuando estás solo, and they would come in, and I'll have 2 bottles, I'll go and I'll even sit with them in the booth. I'm like, what's up, guys? What are you guys drinking?
Yeah,
you want to take a shot?
What brought you here?
Take a shot. Da, 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 da. Blah, blah, blah. How's your day? How's your night? And it's kind of cool. And they'll keep coming back. They're returning customers. You know? But I would make more money on those days.
That's dope.
And that's what I told my boss. I was like, hey, might need Saturdays off. And he's like, why I need you on Saturdays? I'm like, pero es que, like, I need time to go to sleep. Like, I need time for myself. You know, I need to rest. Da, 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 da. And he'll give me my Saturdays off. So right now I'm only on the weekdays.
What kind of music do they play in there? Like hip hop or?
Hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Like hip hop, yeah. And whatever the dancers ask, because they get to request their own music they want to dance to.
That's dope.
Yeah. But it's usually hip hop. We used to have banda.
No way.
Yeah. We used to have banda on Saturdays. Banda, like whole ass banda.
With girls dancing? Zapateando ahí on the stage?
Por tu maldito amor. But I swear
Shaking
to you,
ass to that?
Yes.
That's funny.
And it was fun porque se llenaba con mucha raza.
Yeah.
Like all of our people would go and we would have like special on buckets and it was a fun time. I don't know why they stopped doing it. We should start doing it again.
Oh, not kiosks.
It was Sí, no conocí ninguno. No conocí ninguno todavía. But yeah, it was nice. Yeah, we used to have banda night.
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't like electronic music or techno.
Yeah,
so I don't think I could ever work at a club that plays that music. It would give me a headache and I would just be annoyed.
I can only take like 20 minutes of it.
I can't even take 20.
That's pushing it. I'm like, all right, let's switch it up. Like,
no me gusta a mí.
That's for Vegas pool parties only. Like, I don't want to hear
okay,
that.
maybe during the day, right?
Yeah,
at Vegas, I can
drunk,
probably.
You're drinking, whatever, but only then. Like, I don't want to hear that shit anywhere else. I can't do raves and shit. No,
that is so true.
Damn, would you consider going to like a different club, or have they tried recruiting you?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what's up.
And it's always strip clubs.
Oh, it's always strip clubs.
And
but what other one, like Pacers, is the only one that has like
Pacers. But there's also like other strip clubs that they have like bartenders and stuff like that. And they'll try to like tell you like, hey, you want to come work here? But I'm okay where I'm at right now. I feel like I like to be loyal to people that have been good to me, because I feel like the fact that they hired me with no experience and the fact that they gave me like 6 nights a week at some point and they're still prioritizing me to this day. I still get what I asked for. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm good.
I feel like that's a generational thing, because like younger people don't.
Yeah.
People, they don't think like that.
Yeah.
They go to where it's like the offer's higher. They're like,
yeah, which makes sense, because if you're gonna go somewhere, because the offer's higher, okay, that's fine. But when you need it the most, who had your back?
Yeah.
You know, like when I went into Candy, I really needed that job. Like I really needed just something like that, just, you know, kind of get back on my feet, because I was going through a little bit of a financial like problem at the moment. Dude, it's like within like a month, I was like, fuck, I'm good. I'm good. Yes. I was like, man, and I will forever be thankful for that.
I mean, yeah,
you know,
for sure.
And I'm like, dude, that's so cool. Until this day, like, if I go on vacation, because I go on a lot of vacation.
And you like, do go on a lot of vacation.
I travel a lot. Like, I like travel.
I'm going to be honest, like, and no offense, I was like, oh, she got like a dope-ass sugar daddy.
Oh,
like,
my God, I've never had one.
What? You haven't had offers there at the club? No.
I've never had a guy pay for my rent. I've never had a guy pay for a phone bill.
¿Te estás durmiendo?
I've never. Sí, la verdad, sí. Y sí es cierto, tal vez sí es cierto. Never.
You know, so the reason I know who you are is Mommy J.
Oh, yeah, I know her. Yeah.
She texted me the other day because she's starting a course. Shout out to Mommy J.
Yeah, shout out to my Mommy J.
So
I love her.
You pay her a fee and she teaches you all the like tips and tricks on how to be a sugar baby. Oh she guarantees like a date. She gave me like this list of, you get like a bunch of things for the fee, but one of them is like the main goal is you're going to be a sugar baby. And I was like,
I'm going to DM you. You need to tell me how the hell you do that. I was
like, hell yeah, no more free game 2025. And she's like, yeah.
I don't understand. Like, and I've had girlfriends that have them. The only person that I've been really close to is one of my girls. And I got to see what she did and I didn't like it. Oh. And entonces, when I would like come, like, don't get me wrong, like I was getting the benefits of it because we would go to like the nice restaurants, and we would go here, we would go there. But I'm like, at what cost? Entonces cuando yo miraba como al sugar, I was like, I know, mames, like I can never. Y es que lo que te digo, like I'm very,
girl, you fucking.
I'm very picky. Like I'm telling you, I date younger, so imagine like you telling me to go out with like somebody's fucking dad or grandpa. I'm like, oh no. Entonces I would see it, and I'm like, oh God, like I like what you have, but I think I'm okay. Like, excuse me, she would drive a nice car, and I'm like, and I would look at my truck, and I'm like, okay with my Toyota Tundra, like, you know, like I would look at her closet, I'll look at all these like fancy shoes, and I'm like, I'm okay with my Michael Kors heels, like I'm okay, like I don't need to do all that, you know, like, and it just wouldn't make me feel good. And just me personally, I don't think I can fake it. I don't think.
And what you're faking?
Yeah, I don't think I can fake that I'm interested in you. Yeah, because I'm very like my expression will say it all. Like I'm like
And that would probably like turn them off. Like, hey, what the fuck? Estoy pagando el cuarto.
Te estoy diciendo que como like the girls at the club, I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. How you guys fake like you guys are actually even interested in those guys. Like, it takes a lot to do that.
And all the girls that are like dancers that I've had on here, they're always like, I wouldn't talk to these guys like
ever.
ever outside of here.
Well, you should see them in action.
Yeah, they're like, I love you.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Ooh, you look good. You went to the barber today. You look so good. You lost some weight.
Just hustling us.
And then I'm like, oh my God, like I cannot. But I'm glad that she's doing that because honestly, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I haven't got anything from actually loving someone genuinely. But my heart broken. Honestly. So if all these girls have sugar daddies, I don't blame them. I don't judge them. Props to you. I wish I could do that. But I have never taken
You just got to get
anything.
you one that you find attractive.
He's not going to be my sugar. It's going to be my man. It's going to be my man. That's not going to be my sugar. That's going to be my man. That's going to be my zaddy.
Yeah.
I'm not, no. If I like you, then if I find you attractive, it's game over. I'm all in.
It's not sugar daddy.
You're not going to be my sugar daddy.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be much different. For me, it's like, maybe I could get a person to take care of me, but I'm like, I don't think it would even have any value to like what they're doing. Cause I'm like, I'm not even thankful for it.
Yeah, it's just like,
I want to be thankful for it. Like, I want to be like, gracias, mi amor. Like, let me make something to eat. Like, let me do this for you. You know, let me do this. Let me do that for you.
He's like, girl,
let me do.
That's my wife's job.
Yeah, exactly. Y a mí no sé, nunca he tenido
You're just a sugar baby. Calma.
Yeah. I don't know my place. I'll be like, I'm so confused. What am I supposed to do? Just take your money?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude.
I think it comes with the price.
I'm sure.
It comes with the, you have to. Like, unless they're like really old and ya no tienen erección, ya no pueden.
Ni con la pastita.
Ya no pueden, ajá.
Yeah.
Entonces, that'd be a little different.
Yeah.
You know? But, like.
Well, she did tell me some of these dudes just want the company, not even like the physical part. They just like a companion to go to dinner with. And
like an escort. It's an escort.
Like an escort.
You go and you go to dinners and you act like you're the freaking girlfriend and you eat good and then that's it.
Yeah.
I do think that is a lot of guys out there because at Candy I've seen people that love being tricks.
Yeah.
And I had never ever
I would never understand it. Okay. Props to those guys, but I can never.
You know what's crazy? That I had never even said that word in my life until I started working at Candy.
Trick.
I didn't even know what the trick was.
Yeah.
And I learned. And hay hombres que les gusta que les quites el dinero.
That's weird.
It's
to me.
Crazy. No. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen men go in the back with the girls and they'd be like, take my money. And I'm like, oh, how much do you want me to take out, babe? What do you think? What do you want? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I was thinking about like 500. And my girl goes, no, $2,000. She goes, whatever you want, baby. $2,000 it is. Yo. I swear to you, I would go take $2,000 and they're happy as fuck and we just took their money.
That's
they get like
they get off on that. Yeah.
They take my money, and it's cool because they have it maybe.
Yeah,
but fuck, I'm like, oh shit, you guys really do like being tricks. And then I had a guy that told me one time, he asked me, how much are your nails? Okay,
you haven't had your nails paid for?
No. So wait, you're gonna laugh at this. I was at a restaurant and this guy was like, excuse me, how much are your nails? I was paying for my tab. And then I'm like, 200? He's like, oh, how much is for your pedicure? I'm like 100? I'm like, why? He's like, who pays for it? I was like, I do. What do you do? I was like, at the time I was just doing training. I was like, I just do personal training. I work at the gym. And then he was like, can you get my number down? And I said, I was a little weird. He was younger too. Not bad looking, but not my type. And I give him my number, whatever. And he texts me. He's like, hey, I'm the guy that you met at the restaurant, blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, so I have a proposal for you. And I said, what's up? He's like, I would like to pay for your nails. And I said, in return for what? Like, what do you want in return? He goes, I just want you to, like, what do you say? I want to be submissive and I want you to be the dom or something like that. Yo. And I was like, what do you mean? What is that? Like, I didn't know what él quería. Okay, so he said, I'm going to take you to the nail shop, but you got to tell me pay for my shit, you little bitch.
What the fuck?
And I was laughing porque yo pensé que he was joking.
Yeah. No, he's
And
dead
I was
serious.
like, hey, no, I'm serious. Like, you know, you can stop playing around. Like, I don't need you to pay for my nails. Like, I'm cool. Like, I got it. He's like, that's all you have to do, baby. All you have to do is tell me to fuck. Yes.
That's a weird kink. That's a weird.
So he went to the nail. He went to the nail salon. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I could not do it. He came in. He came in, and he was like,
"Just say it."
He just wanted to write, and I was like, "Are you pay for it?" He's like, "Yeah, we had an agreement." And I was like, "I'm not gonna do this."
Oh my!
He's like,
God.
"Just do it." 300. He had holding his American Express that just do it. And I was like, because I was about to pay, and I was like,
he just wanted you to embarrass him.
Yes. And I was like, fuck. I was like, just pay for my shit, please. He's like, that's not cutting it, baby.
He's like,
that's all you had to do.
Here.
That's all you had to do. I said, oh fuck. He went like, hey, little bitch, like, pay for my shit, you stupid bitch.
Damn.
I couldn't do it.
So you didn't pay?
I couldn't say. I mean, he paid, but I never seen him again.
Oh, you're blocking your own blessings at this point.
I never saw him again.
Oh man,
that's as close as I ever got to a sugar daddy.
You ruined it.
I did.
You could have had your rent paid.
Dude, every time you say
Come
that,
on,
it makes me want to say.
If somebody right now was like, Jonah, I'm gonna pay your rent, I'd be like, yo,
you need to fucking pay my rent right now.
What do you want?
Es que no sé. Yo pensaba que me estaba como bromeando, and I also thought like in my head I was like, what if this is like a little TikTok like video, like they're trying to make like a little prank or something. Yeah. I'm like, que vergüenza, you know, like, y luego he makes me pay. And now I go viral, like
the brokey asking for free nails.
Yes, I was like, no sé, like everything, but no. He paid for it. He goes, that's it. He goes, it was just simple. It was a simple job.
Damn, you blocked your blessings.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
I could have paid your daughter's college tuition, if you think about it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Dios mío.
Don't even think about you anymore. Think about your daughter. All the things she wants for Christmas. Think about her.
Every time I would go out with my girlfriend and her sugar daddy, like, it was embarrassing.
For you?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. I was like,
because some dudes paying?
You know, is that it? No. I have older guy friends, excuse me, that are really cool. And I gone out with them. And I'm not embarrassed of them because I'm not with them like that on a date. You know? Yeah. But I feel like when I'm with them in a date, like with her, like she would go out with him, she would make me want to, like, she would make him sit in the middle of us, so you just never knew who he was with, you know?
Oh, so the assumption is like,
sí, una de las dos, you know?
Las dos.
Y a mí me daba vergüenza porque la gente se me quedaba viendo, like,
gold digger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we would go to really nice restaurants. And
he wasn't good looking at all.
Ay, no, estaba bien feo, pobrecito. You know, y estaba flaquito, pero estaba viejito, you know. Entonces, llegábamos a los restaurantes, and he would act like a kid. Like, he would because he would thought he was a shit, because he was with like two, like, my girlfriend's really good looking.
A couple baddies.
Yeah. Entonces, se agarraba y he would want to, like, give me a drink of his wine with his own hand. I'm like, what are you doing? He'd be like, here, drink some
You're
milk.
Like, hey, bro,
I'm
your
like,
sugar's
yo no
over
quiero
there.
tomar eso. I'm like, déjalo en paz. Y mi amiga me decía, stop, go with it. I'm like, no, es que yo no, you know what? I was good at in and out. Like, I don't even care for this shit. Like,
I'm good with a double.
I don't even care for this. Like, what the hell? I'm only making you a paro right now. And it was so embarrassing, you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. But I mean, to each their own.
Would she tell you, like, hey, arreglate, you know, like,
oh, yeah,
bring the girls out?
She wouldn't tell me, but I still do.
I like, that's my vibe anyway.
She didn't have to tell me. I like dressing provocative. But she would be like, amiga, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. And we would go, and like, it was, don't get me wrong, it was fun. After a couple like old fashions, I was like, whatever. He's not that bad.
Loosen up a little.
I'd be like,
that's what he was hoping for.
I'm like, hey, you're kind of cool.
You'd be like, you're like a brother.
Yeah, one day he did tell her, he was like, so when is Mel ever gonna give in? And then she's like, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, like, I'll pay her.
A little 3B?
No, like, que me pagaba por verme con ella.
Oh.
And I was like,
you like girls?
I love girls.
Like that? Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, but I don't like my friends.
You're like, I have standards.
And I do, and I have boundaries. Like to me, it's like I have a lot of guy friends and I have a lot of girlfriends, and I don't mess around with my guy friends, and I've never have, and I've had guy friends like, for years, and they've actually like tried to shoot their shot after like years of being friends, or whether it's either in the beginning or like after like years of being friends,
that like putting in the work.
They'll shoot their shot, yeah, and I'm like, nope.
But
You're
is
on
it,
the friend
are they shooting
zone.
their shot like, I want to date you? Or
Yeah, like no, like I want to date you.
You know, we're
no,
friends.
No. I've never had a guy disrespect me like that. None of my best friends have ever said like, none of my guy friends have ever told me like, oh, you know, in the mood. No.
Oh, okay.
It's either like they open
That's
up
where
to
they're
me.
fucking up. Just
they
be honest.
They will open up to me and they'll be like, hey.
I love you.
Like, hey, no, a mí sí me gusta. Because I will tell them about my like dating life and they'll be like,
you don't deserve that.
Porque no quieres conmigo nomás. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Shut up. No, sí, la verdad, sí. I'll wait you up. Da-da-da. I'm like, oh, you're stupid and we're done drinking. You know, and things like that. Pero con las muchachas, like, I love girls. And I've always liked girls. My first relationship was with a girl.
Also, so.
So I like girls, but I've never been like, I've only been in one relationship with a girl. And I even lived with her, and I was a stepmama to her kid. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you that. So,
you were a stepmama.
I was a stepmom.
To your little lesbian lover.
That was funny, dude. I was 16, 17 again.
Did you have to deal with baby daddy?
I'm telling you, I was a stepmom when I was 16 to 18.
Damn.
So I had my first girlfriend was her at 16. And then I left
Your
her, and
mom
then
must have been like,
I dated the other guy with twins.
Back to
16,
back.
16 is going to 17, and then I dated my other boyfriend at 17 to like 19.
Damn.
And then I met my baby daddy. Yeah.
And had your own kid.
And then I had my own kid after that. I was like, oh, okay, I'm done playing mommy. I'm done playing stepmommy.
And play mommy for real.
Yeah, pero con mis girls, like she told me, she goes, all we have to do is just kiss, and he's gonna get turned on, and he's gonna pay you. I'm like, I don't want to kiss you. And she is hot. And
but you just don't see her that way.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I think that's weird. Like I can't even fake a kiss. Like, cause now I'm gonna fake a kiss. And that's gonna suck. Like, you know, like I want to be a real kiss. Like I want to be into
like
it.
passionate and yeah.
Why not? Like I see a lot of, I never hit on girls, but they hit on me all the time. And once they go for the kiss, I'll give them to them. I go, fuck. Like, I'm like, yeah, you're cute. Yes, why not?
The kind of hit on you, they like the
dykes?
Yeah.
No.
Or the lipsticks?
Yeah. Like, I like girly girls. I don't like dykes. If I like dykes, I would
be a dude, right?
Yeah, I'll date a man. But I find a lot of, like, I find some studs that are really, like, attractive.
Oh, the studs, that's the word.
I'm like, it's the studs. I'll look at the studs, I'm like, you are so attractive. But I've never been with one.
Oh.
I don't think I'm their type.
Really?
I don't think so. Unless I don't know that. I don't think
maybe they don't even think.
Yeah, that I like girls, but I'm really not really their type. I've never been hit on by a stud, but like regular, like girly girls, like that. Just I like girly girls.
There for a good time. Not
I think
a long
that's
time.
hot. Yeah, like, oh, you're so cute.
Hey, you blocking your blessings though.
Yeah,
you can fake a kiss, girl.
I don't know.
Get that phone bill paid.
No. I don't think I could. I just weird like. Porque cuando yo tengo amigas, son como mis hermanas.
Oh, okay.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
If you're my friend, you're like my sister. Like, nah. Yeah. Like, back in the day, I did. Like, back in the day, like in high school, I would kiss my friends and it was like, whatever. But now I feel like it's more intimate. It's like...
yeah, I can see that.
Like, kiss you.
Me with my female friends, they might as well be dudes. How I see them, like they might as well pee standing up.
They're a homie with the ponytail. That's what Matt Rife said. Matt Rife said that one time.
I've seen them and be like,
"You're just a homie with the ponytail."
You look kind of gay, bro. They'll be like, "Oh, my girl." I was like, sus.
Yeah. I'm the biggest. Like, I'm the best and worst wingman for my brothers. When we
clearly,
go out,
they should have knocked up a couple strippers already.
I take their girls.
You're like, you don't tip, girl. Come with me.
And my brother is so funny because he's an older brother and he's a younger brother. And we
Are they single?
Yeah, they're single. And we would go to like bar. And my brother, like, he said, you know, my brothers are really good looking. So my brother was like, hey, that girl right there, she's pretty, sis. And I was like, which one? That one? Oh, yeah, she's cute. hey, tell her I said hi. I was like, you go tell her.
Yeah. Tell her for me.
He's like, I'll tell her. Just tell her for me. All right, cool. I'll go, I'm like, hey, how are you? You here by yourself, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, I like you. And I was like, oh, there it goes again, right? And look at my brother. He's like, what's up? I'm like, it's not going to happen. And then next thing you know, like, I make out with her. My brother goes, what the fuck? And he goes, damn. And he's so funny because he talks about it. Damn, my sister just took my girl.
Took my bitch.
He goes, you're a hater, sis. I'm like,
low key.
Look,
I'd be so mad if my sister worked at a strip club and I have not slept with one stripper and I'm single. Yo, what? No Christmas gift for her.
That's so funny. We're so funny. I know. It's like we just gotta go out. It's so funny. So last time it was so funny. I didn't want to say this in the video, but I am gonna say it. A couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, they went on a double date.
Okay.
Según ellos, right? My two brothers with 2 girls. And I was at a bar and they met up with me. And I met the girls, whatever, and I ended up kissing both of them.
Oh, see? That's fucked up.
Oh, wait. My brother goes, what the fuck? Wait, I told you that was supposed to be my date, but they hadn't hooked up or anything. They hadn't hooked up. But they were trying to, like,
of course,
hook up with the girls. And
they're not going out for fun.
And now they're like, I like your sister better than I like you.
Oh, that's foul.
So now they all got friend zoned.
Because of you.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
It's kind of funny, though.
That's mean. Would you have done that if they did hook up with them?
Oh, fuck, that's disgusting.
Okay, all right.
No, I knew they weren't.
Eskimo with your brothers?
I knew they were just trying to get with them. And I'm like, and I didn't think about it that moment of, like, I was like, I was just giving out free kisses and they lined up. Like, it wasn't towards them. I was giving a kiss to somebody else, a girl that came over to my table and she was taking a shot. And I was like, a shot and a kiss. And she's like, okay, yeah. That's really what happened. And then the girls lined up too. And I forgot that they was the ones that my brothers brought in. So I was like, okay.
Meanwhile, your friend with the sugar daddy, she's like, she won't even kiss me.
I swear to you, that's all I do when I'm out of bars. Like, I'll kiss a girl more. Like, it's more common for me to have a girl kiss and whatever be for me to, like, even, like, hook up with the guy.
Damn.
Like, I just don't. And I like guys, though, you know?
Yeah.
I want to end up with one.
The girls, do you have a type?
Yeah, I guess they have to be just attractive to me.
Like pretty or?
Yeah, very pretty.
Big titties, big ass?
Oh, no, I don't care about that.
Oh.
Just got to be pretty.
Flaquilla no
pretty
importa.
face, yeah.
Face card don't decline.
You got to have a pretty face. That's it.
That's it.
Other than that, I'm not going to care. I'm not gonna get
dudes has to be like the like a gym guy,
huh? Yeah,
like built.
I like gym guys, and it's not even like I like him because I feel like it's kind of nice that people take care of themselves, and I just feel like it's not gonna be a problem if I go to the gym. You're not gonna be jealous.
Oh yeah.
And you know, because I dated a guy once before who didn't go to the gym. He played soccer. But he didn't like me going to the gym. And he'd be like, always like,
insecurity.
Yeah, insecurity about, oh, why are you gonna be there for 2 hours? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that's what I do. Like, 2 hours out of the day, like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, it's just for my gym. That's what I do. And he wouldn't want to. Or my shorts were too short. And I didn't like that. Cuando eres un gym guy, you're like, fuck it, baby. Like, get it. Like, you want your partner to go to the gym.
You want to be comfortable too. So somebody who goes to the gym understands, like, oh, you're comfortable. It's not like, look at my ass, guys. It's just comfort.
Exactly. You don't have to have a six pack and be like extremely fit. Just go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, just go to the gym. As long as you go to the gym, then we're gonna have a good connection, because at least we have that already aligned up, that we know what we want to do. Like, we can do this and it's not gonna be a problem. Yeah. Because a lot of people have problems with that. Yeah. I know a lot of friends that can't go to the gym with other men. Dude. And I'm like, how?
I just heard some chisme I want to share with you.
Yeah, sure. I'm all about the chisme.
So there's a girl she's a trainer at the gym right here in Chula Vista.
Oh, you go to that one too?
Yeah. I go in the mornings.
Oh, okay.
I see you post.
Maybe I will run into you one day.
I was like, dude, she like got there right when I left.
Yeah. Maybe I'll run into you one day. Yeah.
So one of the trainers, she has a husband, and like I had seen her husband on Instagram, and I was like, oh, this guy, what a cool relationship. He looks like he's never even gone to the gym in her life, and she's like very fit. I guess she was cheating on him, and he walked in on her at the gym and snatched her out the fucking gym in front of everybody. I was like, oh.
Not at the gym.
Imagine now he's like, oh, if I trusted you now, fuck that.
See, that's the thing.
Yes, the gym is
Okay,
messy.
the gym is very messy. So when I used to work at the gym in Vista, I saw it all.
Really?
I saw everybody would just fuck with everyone. It was kind of like I wanted to think that it was because it was a COVID thing where everybody was in their house and that's like we stayed open throughout all COVID.
They couldn't go out and
So the only place you would find someone was at the gym, but it got so messy, dude. People honestly had to stop going because of their mental health was like getting fucked up there. Because porque tú vas, you date a girl, you think you have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend is dating the girlfriend is fucking like 3 of people that are in your circle, and everybody's a circle because everybody became like a friend group. It was like a huge friend group. They were
just all fucking each other.
We were probably like a 30 friend group, and I include myself just because I worked there, and they would always know, and they would always no, I can say this, like, I don't care, it's gonna go on YouTube or whatever it's gonna go to. I would just include myself because I would get like invited to like the after party, like the after reunions. Everybody would fuck with everybody, and like I would be like, damn, like how do you guys sit next to each other knowing that person has slept with your girl has slept with that guy, and it's just messy. Like it was really messy. It got to a point where it became very, very toxic. A lot of people stopped going to the gym because of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Everybody had to separate themselves. They have to go back to their own gyms because it was crazy. So I've seen that all, and I've seen people cheat on their wives at the gym, bring a new girl, and I'm like, they will come with their wife every day, right? And then I know where they bring a new girl, and you're just like, what do you say? I'm just a front desk. I was like,
you know what? The only time I've noticed it, I'll be out and I'll see somebody at the gym who's always like with a girl, and I'll see them with like their wife. I'm like, and I'll be like, oh, that ain't yours. That ain't who you be at the gym with, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They'll buy them a day pass, and I'm like, the audacity.
I'm just going to the gym, babe.
I'm just like, bro, you're gonna bring her to the like. Don't shit where you eat.
Bro, I think about like there's so many people, and especially those kind of gyms where everybody's recording. Everybody knows somebody.
Exactly.
You're in the background of somebody's video, some girl squatting and you're back there, all mental fucking grabbing some ass and shit. And it's like, oh, you're gonna get burnt.
It gets crazy. The gym is like a club to a lot of people, like to like fitness people, like to just like gym rats.
Like
it's a club. It's a club for them.
The competitors.
It's a club for them. It's where they go and they meet people. It's where they go and
I literally go and leave, head down. I just do my. I don't.
So you know Brian, the Brian Canseco, the one that I think he's an owner from the gym.
Still
Morenito.
Oh yeah.
That's my boy. We used to work together at TG Chula.
Oh, okay.
TG Vista, and he's the only one I talk to there. I'll walk into the gym, and I'm like, hi, Brian. We talk about his kid. Tell the wife I said hi. And then I go in there and I put my hoodie, I put my headphones, and I don't make no friends. Like, I'm not trying to get involved because
you've seen firsthand too. So
see, yo nomás llego and I'm like, no. Like, yeah, and it's, you know, I'm not a good looking girls. And yo me echo mi taco de ojo. Yeah, I do. Why not? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You know, I check out the girls, check out like the guys. I'm like, yeah, that's so cool. But I use it as motivation. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it. Like, I got this. And but I don't like to make friends with them. Nobody there. And I've had a DM from like a few people from TG Chula, and like I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to you. Like I'll be cordial and I'll reply, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Like sometimes I do find them attractive, and I'm like, God, I just don't want you to go to the gym that I go to. But it makes it easier because at TG Chula, like I don't have to go there because I live in Oceanside.
Yeah.
So I don't have to necessarily go there. It's not my home gym. But by all means, I love that gym.
Yeah.
So if I'm working, like I like to make the trip to like the days that I work at Candy. I like to go to TGPV or TG Chula. I don't want to stop going there if you and I like just fall out, and then now I gotta like.
He shoots a shot, you turn him down. It's like
or I get with you and then you fucking do me dirty. Now I just gotta go and see you keep doing me dirty, like
with another girl.
I don't want to do that, you know? Or I don't want you thinking that I'm going to the gym because of you now.
Yeah.
You know, or things like
He's
that.
over here like she's on my dick.
Sí. And I'm like, I don't
She don't even live down here, Vela.
No, aparte, yeah, that's exactly what they've said before. You're coming to my gym now? I'm like, wait a second. Yeah. I've been going to that gym forever. Pero no me gusta como like, I've always felt like I like to have a man that I can flex, that I can like show off. And that's why I don't shit where I eat. And by I don't shit where I eat, I don't date in San Diego.
Oh, you like LA dudes or something?
Yeah, my dude's in like Orange County. Like,
you have a dude? Okay.
Dude, yeah, the guy that I'm talking
Stay
to.
out the DMs.
Dude, the guy that I'm talking to is in Orange County.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
And that's where I like to keep him.
Over there. And it's not too far from you.
No, it's not. And it's so nice porque I could just go and like we can be around people that they don't know me and I don't know them. And my people don't know him and his people don't know me. I love that. Because now it's just you and I.
Yeah.
Whatever we have is just you and I. It's not what he said,
no
she
mutual
said,
following.
Somebody. Yeah, no mutual following.
So
you know what's the craziest thing?
Tortuga.
¿Sabes qué es lo más loco? Le voy a decir español porque no habla español.
¿Es güero?
No, es morenito con puertorriqueño. Y ya se cuenta que teníamos como un año, ¿ok? Pero algo pasó y nos dejamos hace poquito, pero luego ya otra vez empezamos. Es cuando entró el chiquito ese de 24 años. So, anyways, ya tenemos como un año, ¿no? Es policía. El vato. Tiene 28 años y haz de cuenta que we're here for a year. Y un día se me ocurrió mirar mi TikTok. And you know how TikTok tells you profile views, who viewed your profile? Yeah. And I was like, what? Y mi exnovio había visto mi profile video, my picture. And I'm like, mi exnovio from like 3 years ago. And I was like, what the hell? What are you doing, you know? So I go to his Instagram, TikTok, and his TikTok me llevó a su Instagram. Y en su Instagram teníamos un mutual friend.
¿Al poli?
Ajá. Y dije yo, no mames. Like,
of all people.
Yes.
El poli.
Sí. Entonces dije yo, what the hell? So yo le pregunté. Y no me quedé con la duda. And I'm like, hey, antes de ser policía, ¿qué hacías? Y me dijo, trabajaba en 24-hour fitness. Y mi exnovio trabajaba en 24-hour fitness. Entonces le dije yo, con esa fulana de tal, he's like, how do you know him? I'm like, y le dije, y se quedó así como de que, out of all people, you would know him.
Yeah.
My boy.
Oh, his boy.
Bro,
te van a decir la
like,
homie hopper.
Pero imagínate, like, I stay away from like people here for the same reason, but I dated 3 guys from Orange County.
And they know each other. The Orange County hopper.
And they know each other. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that was crazy. It's been a little awkward ever since. I was like, oh God. Yeah.
Was that a red flag though? Like him working at 24? Like, he was probably out here.
I didn't know I know him as like, yo pensaba que era un cop. Like, I didn't know him from like 24.
But I mean, like when you hear that, like they have a reputation.
Do they?
Of sleeping with like their.
Who doesn't? I mean, who fucking doesn't? Like, honestly, at this point, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Like, if I tell people, I'm dating a military. Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Dating a firefighter. Ooh, girl, you better be careful with them. Yeah. And you know, like, I'm dating a bartender. They're hoes. Everybody's a hoe at this point. Like, at this point, everybody's a hoe. No matter what you do, you're a fucking slut. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not gonna.
Just don't be a slut with me.
Yeah, just keep it real with me. If you can be a slut, it's okay. Just let me know. That's what
hilarious.
You want to do. I mean, I think so.
What a small world you live in.
Yeah. Y por eso yo cuando I dated here in San Diego, I'm like, ay, no manches, todos se conocen. You know, like I just decided I didn't want to date anymore during like in this circle.
You really have to like, if you date somebody in San Diego, you got to really be like, hey, have you messed with anybody I know? Because the last thing you want to do is go into a room.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah. I like to be a flex for people, and I like them to be a flex for me because we all have a past.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Flex, like,
you know, like a flex. Like I want you to be able to walk in the room exactly by the people that you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's already a win when 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 none of your homies have fucked her. I think that's already a win. You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
a win, yeah.
see, like, okay, sabes que nobody has dated her within my circle or the people that I know. I feel like that's great. Like, I like to be a flex to people, and I like my man to be my flex, too. Like, I think that I
don't
think
want the hey girly.
I don't want to be dating a guy that has slept with like girls at my club.
That'd be awkward.
Very, very awkward. Like, now like, no, like, and it's not even about being like jealous or toxic or no. It's just no mames. Like, out of all the women, like, I would really want the ones that are in my circle or the ones that I got to see at work every day.
Yeah,
I hadn't been with you. I mean, that's just me.
I feel it goes both ways, guys too.
Right?
Like, yeah, for sure. Especially we're like shaking hands and it's like they know and they're like, yo, I fucked this girl. It's like, what?
Yeah, porque no manches, o sea, no.
That would be horrible.
It would, because I'm like, I want to be able to introduce you to everybody that I run into that say hi to me without having to be like, oh, and by the way,
that one,
that's one of them.
Yeah.
That's
and if you lie, there's a chance of it
coming out and just
yeah.
making like. No, I love keeping him like 45 minutes away from
Keep
me.
that, yeah.
I love that. I'm like,
next time, well, if it does, this was gonna work. But if it doesn't, no further north,
Yeah, go a little more to
Ventura.
LA. Ventura. I'm going to Ventura next.
You'll end up in the Bay next.
No, estamos saliendo todavía, No, it's
you
not
guys
official,
are-
but still, like,
You guys are adults.
Yeah, and we're just doing like what we have to do. Pero sí, cierto, I'm gonna go to Ventura. You're lucky I haven't gone to Cancun and found myself one over there. I'll fly there too.
I was just you travel, you go down there to Mexico a lot.
I travel a lot to Mexico porque
That's why I thought you had a sugar friend.
one, I
was
love
like,
everybody.
tag the
has told me that.
sponsor.
You know what? Everybody has told me that, and I don't.
No
even,
offense, of course.
No. I don't get offended. I feel like it's so common that I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you would think, but no. Nah, if you only knew. I'm all about the deals. I'm all about the packages. Like, I be buying.
You be looking for
I be looking for all the like the packages and the deals, and it's so funny porque, I was hanging out in the morning like a week ago, and I got a call from an agency, and I was like, "Yes, this is me. What's up?" "Oh, ma'am, you have a 1 week package with us. You paid for it. I paid for it a week ago.
Oh shit!
I apparently I paid for like 3 cruises that I didn't even remember I had.
Oh,
So I can switch it to like a cruise, or I could change it to like a hotel stay. But I have 7 days paid for.
oh, it's fire.
And I didn't remember. And they call me every day and I never answer because I don't answer unknown numbers.
Scam.
So when I answer, I'm like, oh, that's right. I remember that a year ago, like I saw a deal, I locked it in, and I pay like you pay like a deal, and then you have like a whole year to travel.
Oh, to use it?
Yeah. And so I still haven't used it. And I was like, okay, can we use it for like 6 months from now? He goes, yeah, but you got to book it now, lock it in.
Oh.
So I locked it in, and 6 months from now, I'm going to go eventually somewhere.
Yeah, that's fire.
And I take like, I'm like, if I'll be at the gym on my break. Not my break, but like at the gym, between sets, and I'll like look at Expedia and I'm like, what flights are cheap today?
Yeah.
And if I see a cheap flight, I'll book it. And then I'll worry about the rest later.
I've done that for Vegas flights because like, if you go on Hopper, they're like $40 round trip.
I've never bought one there.
No, $40 round trip. And so I'll sometimes be like, hey, just in case. Like me and the homies will buy it. And if we don't go there, we lost $40. Like,
Yeah.
we're not losing.
That's not bad. Yeah.
But just in case, like the little thrill of like, oh, I might go to Vegas.
I might just go to Vegas. Yeah. No, si yo también así me voy. Como apenas ahorita my best friend, my guy best friend, he was like, hey, you want to go to Cabo? I was like, down.
I saw you posted a screenshot.
Yeah. You saw that? Yeah. He's gonna drive to Cabo.
That's a long drive.
I've never driven to Cabo.
What's
so
that?
I don't know.
That's gotta be.
I've driven to Guadalajara though.
That's not too far.
And I've driven from Guadalajara to Mazatlan, which was like,
that's like 6 hours.
6 or 8 hours, no?
I've done that drive.
Pero to Cabo, man, he wants to go. And I'm like, I want to go because it's going to be fun, but I'm kind of like.
It's dangerous too, though.
Es lo que te iba a preguntar. Porque I'm kind of like hesitant about it. I'm like.
Does he have like a nice car?
No, yeah, that's why. He has a Charger, but not only that. Okay, Charger. His windows are like extremely tinted, like dark.
Yeah, that might be.
Jet black. And I told him, I'm like.
That's kind of risky.
I haven't told him yet, but I'm going to tell him right now.
Yeah.
We're going to get pulled over. We're going to get a lot of attention, we're going to attract a lot of
think
unnecessary attention.
Associated.
Y aparte ese güey pues está, es güero, ¿no? Es güero.
Like what?
Sí, mamadísimo, es bodybuilder, todo el pedo. Le dije, no vayan a decir que te la van a que hacer de pedo nomás porque te ves así, you know? Or like
They
you
might
look,
just take it just
you look-
because
yeah,
they, that's like a big thing.
yeah.
They just put, it's
Right?
not even the cops, like the cartels stop you and take your car and
Because they like it, you
te
know?
mandan a pie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
Oh, it's dangerous. That's how it is.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Just because, and then that route. It's along the coast.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And like his parents live out there, and his parents told him to go, and then it's safe, but just during the day, not drive during the night. And I'm like, I could just fly there and meet you there.
Volaris, you wanna fly?
Volaris has 75% off.
Trust me, flying is going to be cheaper than buying a new car.
Dude.
Yeah. I've had cousins get.
Pero lo que
los
quiere es que
embajador.
quiere llevarse el carro para allá y lo quiere dejar allá.
Oh. That's in a journey.
There's also like trailers que
They
te,
could take
que
it?
te
Yeah.
llevan tu carro. So I'm like, why not just
Yeah.
have that happen?
Me and my mom used to buy cars here and then drive them to Mexico City.
That's good business, huh?
It was. And
And
then
the more it's too
it
far
got
out now.
risky. It got risky.
Oh.
My uncle started telling her, "Yeah, no," because they would do the same thing, but they would rob them. So they'd be stuck in the middle of some little town,
Yeah.
no car. So my mom started sending them through in the back of a truck. But
Yeah, that's way better.
yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah,
That's why I'm a little
it's just
scared.
something I wouldn't.
I mean, that's why I told him because well, I haven't told him yet, but I'm gonna tell him. Porque just going to Rosarito now, like I go to because I have a house in Rosarito, and I go like every other weekend or like I try to go like once a month at least, and I always get pulled over,
Yeah, I mean,
and it's like it's always something, and they always take money from me.
yeah,
Even everything is online, even though I have my license.
and that's
everything-
like the best option.
yeah.
Una
And I'm
mujer,
And I'm like, dude, like, imagínate si de aquí a Rosarito me quitan 80, $100 cada vez que voy porque my windows are somewhat tinted. They're not even like dark like that, but
Yeah.
they're still tinted. I said, and imagine yours all the way to Cabo.
and it's a nice car,
And it's a nice car. It's más llamativo.
and he's gonna be speeding. Let's be honest.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe he's young and full of life. Because when we were doing that, I didn't even think about that either. But now, looking back at our actions, I was like, dude, we were doing some dangerous.
Yeah.
Like just driving.
Yeah, risking it, huh?
Yeah. And then just me and my mom. I was, you know,
Like,
like,
that was just you and your mom?
Yeah.
Aw.
that was crazy.
That's a long ass drive.
We would stop a lot.
How long was that drive?
It would take us like 3 days because we would stop like every night. We would, like from here.
You would rest at
Yeah. So we would from here to Tucson to Mazatlan to Guadalajara to Mexico City. Because we had family
Yeah.
all along the way.
Oh, then that's
so,
cool.
Yeah.
It was like a nice little family road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. We used to drive to Guadalajara all the time, and I thought that was like the longest drive
That's
of
a
my
long drive. for
life.
sure.
It was like 2 days, 1 night,
Yeah.
or 2 nights, 1 day.
It's a long drive from here
Tan
to.
lejísimos. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Llegábamos sin pompis. Like, I got no booty now. Like,
Yeah.
todas bien like our back would hurt.
Tired.
But it was nice once you get there, like, oh, I'm gonna have a car out here because we didn't
Yeah.
drive to like sell them, but we just would drive a car just to
to
have a car.
Yeah.
No, y ahora como ya hay un chingo de rentals and stuff like that, pero la nuestra, you know, like
You know, it'd be cheaper buying a car and just having like a
Yeah.
family member. My mom did that for a
Yeah.
while. She had my uncle. She bought a car and she's like, "Cuídalo tú."
Yeah.
When I come, I don't want to be asking for people for rides and shit.
But this back in the day where like my mom still didn't like wasn't open to like rental cars or anything,
yeah.
so we would just drive our van or our truck over there just to have a car to move from like town to town.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Oh, fun trips.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least you have memories. You build memories with your family in that
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't know if I want to do this Cabo trip.
It's dangerous. Be safe.
I'm just gonna fly. I'm gonna tell him that I have lower back problems and that.
And you don't want a flat butt.
Yeah. I'm like, you need to take me to another surgeon if you were gonna do that for me. If you guarantee me a couple surgeon when we get there, let's do it.
Just a little a filler, you know?
little fillers, you know.
There's nothing
That's so
crazy.
funny.
Nothing that requires the bodysuit. That's funny.
No, pero sí, es que a mí me gusta mucho México. Pues me gusta viajar a México, me gustan las playas de México.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I like the beaches.
Food's
in Mexico.
amazing.
The food is good.
People are nice.
It's affordable.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like if you want to take a vacation, you don't want to spend that much money. Go to Cancun. Like
Cancun. Yeah.
Go to
Tulum.
I don't like Cabo.
I haven't been. We're actually planning on going this year.
I like Cabo only with my best friend. Like I like going
to, like,
there.
Party?
No, like I like going to Cabo because his mom lives there, and they're like my family. Like they're like they treat me like I'm like one of their. But I don't really like Cabo like their beaches.
They're not cute. They're not pretty.
They're like son como playas como las de nosotros. Pero si vas a La Paz,
like Imperial Beach.
Yeah, like if you go to La Paz,
La Paz has real nice beaches.
Está bonito. Yeah. O sea, las aguas tan bonitas, tan claritas. Like there's not a lot of waves. It's like more. It's not hell
of touristy.
Yeah. Y en Cabo todo es en dólar.
Oh shit!
Like we went out for tacos, and I think everybody got like 2 tacos and a soda, and it was like $25.
God damn!
And I was like,
maybe I don't want to.
What? Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
I like Mazatlan still.
Mazatlan is cool. Yeah. I like Mazatlan. Mazatlan is dope. I went there for my birthday.
My family lives there too.
I was just there. Yeah.
That's fine.
Se me hace como que muy caro for what it is. Pero también está lleno de puro turista ya.
Yeah.
It's like.
I get mad when I see tourism. I'm like, get out of my. That was my. Go to Cancun. They come in paz.
Go to Cancun.
Go to Cancun.
Sí.
Go be a thought in Cancun. Leave my pure Mazatlan alone.
You know where I'm going next? I'm going to go to Thailand and Bali.
Oh, shit.
Go to Bali. I'm going to Thailand.
Don't drink the water.
Probably. And I'll probably make a stop at Tokyo.
Oh, shit.
Next to the flight is so long. And that's where I really want to go. Because I go everywhere in Mexico. I'm ready to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Try a little Asian food or something.
I don't know about I'm not excited about the food.
No?
I know it's going to mess up my stomach.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody's like, dude, as soon as you get there, it's going to.
The one place I'll never go is India. I see these videos on TikTok of India food, like street food.
Yeah.
And
no está bueno.
Really? People die from eating their food. It's so contaminated. Yeah, they're like barefoot, cutting up the bread with their feet.
Are you serious?
Yes. Just look up Indian street food. You're gonna be disgusting.
It's gonna look it up for yourself right now because the phone already heard you.
It's already heard me.
I'm gonna.
So don't worry about it. Algorithm.
I got you. No way.
That's disgusting. But I won't go keep you too long. I know you gotta.
Yeah, we gotta go to work.
Shift.
I forgot about my work. Time has gone. Like, time flew.
Oh, you dressed for work? You're like, I don't wear this much clothes.
I don't wear this much clothes to work. I wish I did.
Bundled up.
Well, because I had like a little meeting with my other job, but I was wearing my coat so that it doesn't show too much.
Very fashionable though.
Y luego aquí dije yo, ya me la puedo quitar. Yeah, but thank you so much.
I appreciate you making time. Shout out to Mommy J for introducing
Mommy J.
me to.
I need you to text you. I need to text you. I need that sugar daddy contact. And I'm tired of working these late nights.
I appreciate you for coming through. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. What's your Instagram so they can go and?
It's Miss Melgar. MISS._Melgar. MELGAR.
Shoot the DM. Go book a table.
Go book a table, please.
All right. Okay, so next time. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah. We talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we ain't friend. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Get into that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing.